The types of enrichments that the zoo seemed to focus on were the species' strengths, agility, and overall natural behavior that they perform in the wild. The entire exhibit focuses on making the monkeys feel like they're in their natural habitat. Like the walls are painted to have a forest design, and the branches act as a way of natural transportation. There's objects on the floor like balls that the monkeys can utilize for enrichment. The monkeys also have maneuvers to get around, like ropes and baskets within the branches to challenge their balance. One of the things that I learned were that these monkeys break off into smaller troops throughout the day to scavenge, but at night they come into a larger group, possibly of 30 other monkeys. And in that aspect, I think the zoo could maybe make a bigger exhibit so that the monkeys would be more able to do this, since there's maybe a total of 10 monkeys in this exhibit. Overall, I'm satisfied with the structure because of the obstacles as well as this hiding area, but I'm not satisfied with the social aspect. So one of the ways that Como Zoo showed the information about each species was having a TV on the exhibit itself, and it talks about where the species is from, and it also specifies individuals within the habitat along with their names and unique qualities about them. Near the exhibit, they have interactive computers that talk about the nutrition, location, and just general facts about the different species within the building. Specifically with black-handed spider monkeys, they are from rainforests mainly in Central America, and one of the unique facts is that they have vocalizations that can be heard from up to 1,000 meters away. The interactive computer as well as the display on the exhibit both mentioned that the black-handed spider monkey is endangered, but they didn't talk about specific threats that the species faces in the wild. Overall, I think it was an engaging experience, but they could have talked more about the threats that they faced in the wild. After walking around the zoo and going into different exhibits, I didn't see any specific information about the types of conservation or research that the zoo does. I did see that the zoo talked about which species were endangered or highly endangered, but there wasn't really any type of conservation things, so they didn't really communicate it that much. They did have donation boxes when you walked in, but they didn't even say, they said it was to support the zoo, but not specifically for the zoo's efforts in conservation and research.